Good morning. I first met Michael Nunn in the dress room at the Old Town Playhouse, and he went straight up to my face, and then I knew he was a great actor. I filmed him in the Pretentious Young Ladies by Moliere in the Studio Theater in 2005. And he was in many other plays over the years also. Michael Nunn directed the play that I had written, being Mariam's Pardon, at the Studio Theater at the Depot in 2010. At this very day, Michael Nunn is still acting and directing in Florida in the year of 2024.
What?
Yes. What is your name and what part are you playing this evening?
I am the Marquis de Masquerade. I tossed off 4 this morning. I'll give them to you to work out.
Madrigals are enchanting when they are well formed.
My special talent. I am composing a history in madrigals of the Roman Empire.
Oh, how elegantly beautiful. I must claim a copy if you have it published.
You shall each have a copy, I promise, in the finest binding. It is, of course, below my dignity and standing to publish books in my own name. I allow them in print only to oblige the publishers who persecute me.
Still, it must give you great pleasure to see yourself on the printed page.
I suppose so. Oh, that reminds me, I absolutely must recite an impromptu. I wrote it yesterday during a visit to a friend. But that's, you know, I'm definitely powerful when it comes to impromptu.
The impromptu is the ultimate touchstone of wit.
Listen to this one.
Oh, we do so with all our ears.
No heed I took, fearing no harm, at you I look. Your sly little eye stole my heart. Oh, grief. Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief!
Heavenly.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. The brutality of the weather has furiously outraged the delicacies of my voice, but it doesn't matter. This is only an amateur performance. Oh, no heed I took, fearing no harm, at you I look. Your sly little eye stole my heart. Oh, grief, stop thee, stop thee, stop thee. please stop, please stop, please stop. Please stop, please stop, Naturally, the civic players. They're the only ones who know how to play for effect. The others, for example, Theatre North, are ignorant fellows who talk like people. They don't know how to snort out their lines. What applause to make a strategic point. After all, how can we recognize a fine line if the actor doesn't pause to warn us that it is time to show our appreciation?
That is the only way to let the audience feel the beauty of a work. Lines are worth no more than what the actor endowed them with.
By the by, what do you think of my accoutrement? Don't you find them well suited to this outfit?
Wonderfully well.
The ribbon is well matched, don't you think?
Furiously well. It is pure Paris.
What do you say to my garters?
They look terribly right.
Without boasting, I must mention that this coat is 4 inches longer than that of anyone else. Best friend.
Ask him to enter at once.
It has been some time since we last saw each other. I'm overjoyed at this lucky encounter.
Here he is!
Here comes!
Marquis!
Here comes!
Marquis!
Is your carriage outside?
Why?
We could take the ladies for a ride in some refreshment.
Oh, the inspiration of dancing to these sweet singing catguts, and we called for you to populate the void in our company.
Now, this is only a makeshift dance. One day soon we shall hold a formal ball. Are the violins ready?
Yes, monsieur, ready. Then let us take our places, ladies.
La, 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 la,
Has such an elegant physique and carries himself like a dancer.
With every step I take, I tread my freedom underfoot. Keep the rhythm, violins, keep the rhythm. The ignorema, impossible to follow their beat. Can't you can't you play in time? La 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 la.
A firm beat, you rural scrapers! And don't push the speed so hard! I've scarcely left my sick bed! Scoundrels! What are you doing here? We've been looking for you for hours!
You didn't say we'd get a beating.
You deserve this! Play the gentleman! This will show you who you really are!
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no.
No, that's not right. That's not right.
Moon River, hotter than a mile. I'm crossing you in style.
No, that's not right either.
They say the best things in life are free. Give them to the birds and the bees. I want money.
Oh, everybody in this congregation, search till you find that money. Right now, those cold-hearted bastards aren't going to get away with it. So the evil sickness will pass. Rise, rise up. Lift up your hearts to the heaven, whence cometh your strength. Give thanks, be joyful unto the Lord, and say, Amen.
answer. What kind of man are you? You have sat here and voted with the others, voted guilty because there are some baseball tickets burning a hole in your pocket, and now you have changed your vote because you say you are tired of all the talking here?
Now listen,
You have no right to play like this with a man's life. It is a terrible and ugly thing to do. Don't you care?
Well, wait a minute. You can't talk like that.
I can talk like that to you. If you want to vote not guilty, then vote that way because you are convinced he is not guilty. Not because you've had enough. And if you think he is guilty, then vote that way. Or don't you have the guts to do what you think is right?
Now listen.
Guilty or not guilty?
I told you, not guilty.
Why?
Hey, God damn you. I don't have to.
No, you don't have to. Say it. Why?
I don't think he's guilty.
Mr. Foreman, I'd like another vote.
There's another vote called for it. Anybody object? All right, I guess the quickest way is a show of hands. All those voting not guilty, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, now that I've talked about the actors in 12 Angry Men, I'd like to introduce one of our technical people who also happens to be an actor, a very fine actor himself, and a great professional in many areas of theater arts. Matt has come back to Traverse City after being away. He's been involved with professional playhouses out east and down south, and he and his partner moved back to Traverse City, and we're very fortunate to get him to design this show. I worked with Matt on stage and backstage. As you can see from this set, it is an absolutely faithful reproduction of a 1950s New York City jury room. And we are really fortunate that an audience can come in and if there's a slow moment in the play, which fortunately in this play there's not, they can look around and be transported. We've had several audience members come downstairs and say that they felt like they were there in 1957 in this courtroom. And we feel it too on stage, being completely comfortable and in our location, so to speak. So here's a few words from Matt McCormick.
Fucking good script. Many of you know from Little County, one of the beach bars, and a wonderful performer himself. What was it about this script that grabbed me? Because it wasn't just me. I heard these kinds of stories from almost everyone that I talked to in the cast or associated with the production of this. Somehow this brings up very personal reminiscences, and it doesn't have to be about war. This is a family here. I think Wayne Erreca has done justice to the American family with this play.
And so did you, Michael Nunn.
Yes,
you did.
That Wayne has brought forth here. I mean, I can't imagine what Wayne must think. I mean, you've been so incredible in being so courteously and considerately on the outside. Part of it really easy. Wayne's script just brought ideas to my mind. And it wasn't just me. I mean, I surrounded myself with smart, capable people. That's the real secret to good directing. It's who you put around you. And so there was never anyone who did not have a suggestion or an idea, and I'm totally open to those. Not because I don't have my own, but because I want to see what works on this stage. And I think the people who came here in Wayne's honor very admirably. I'm so proud of my cast and so proud of the people in the technical and support areas that